Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Nice sequence of passes this. Cafu going face to face with his great rival. So what can they make of this? And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Romario.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. And he's straight offside. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nicely worked. He's got the shot away! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Pullet. Ronaldinho. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Romario. And that's a good ball. No way through, so back it comes. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here, and he's one-on-one, shooting chance! They've scored!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That's Ronaldinho. Big chance! Loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. The fullback is in acres of space here. Can he finish?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Romario. Roberto Carlos. He could be in here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Romario. Romario. And here's Roberto Carlos. Romario receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think they're looking pretty good. The pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet is firing after that one. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Physical challenge. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Cafu has created one. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised and based.
Real chance! He's got a goal! Caught back in business! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him.
And the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Cafu gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yeah. Romario is onto this. And here's Pullet. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ronaldinho. Romario. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gently done. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's tidy. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Romario. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot! Well, there's the clearance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And it's from Mario. It's a sharp pass. That's a nicely measured pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Have reclaimed it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Zico. And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk cuts it out. And he's lost his man here. Mohamed Salah, and the finish! And the counter is on. Collier. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Mbappe. Koller. Zico. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And Messi! Mohamed Salah! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Carlos delivers. He's made sure that's not getting through. It's a sharp little ball here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rummenigge. Xavi Alonso. Manchester United are looking to break it. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
So you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. Show you what I mean.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. As you can see, we've already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Ronaldinho
Strokes it back.
modern football for you and all that pressing. Romario.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Ronaldinho. Oh, the shot could be on here. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. And here's Dembele. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically.
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Romario going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, it's Bebeto. And Bebeto! Ah, he's given it away. Walker picks it up from the goal kick. McAllister. De Jong. Now it's Romario. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. Spread neatly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos! Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose.
And Bebeto! Cafu. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Laid back in. Romario. Roberto Carlos. Here it is, crossed in. And that has been cleared. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Romario. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, sweet feet. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Romario.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Romario. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Passes short and sharp. Good read, needed to be. McAllister. Bebeto pops him off it and wins back the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho.
Oh, really well played.
So much time and space here. De Jong. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they win it back again. Vieira. White. Vieira does well to get it back. McAllister is always looking to break lines. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
McAllister. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Can he spark a counter here? Good running with the ball. Romario. Passing nice and neat. Driving forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pirlo takes control of it and he's on the move. McAllister. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rodri cuts out the pass. De Jong. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's missed, but not by that far. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that's well spotted. Driving on and making good progress. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great defending, strong and determined. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bebeto. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a side. There's the hit!
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a fabulous ball. No way through, so back it comes. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Just eases him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kim Min-jae makes the interception. Ball is bounced loose now. Dembele. And now the breakaway. De Jong. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as...
And the finish! Well, the ball's let loose here. Araujo. Cannavaro. David Villa. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He is through here. Cut it out. Messi. Luis Suarez. And it's Romario. Nicked it back promptly. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Turan.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Suarez powering forward here. Ronaldinho. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Paul. Oh, he's in! David Villa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Turan.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouameni. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's through the middle. David Villa gets through on his own. Decent hit! Davids. Beckham. And he was quick to react. Oh, super fine. That has been cut short. And that is out of play. Tar. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Romario. Tchouameni. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Messi. To Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I love ambitious and adventurous too.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's delightful.
To the sound.
Looking tidy in position. Can he finish? He scored! And that takes him up to 30. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Milan have the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. And it's Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Sure that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Shevchenko. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. De Paul, David Villa. Well played, that has knocked out the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, what a pass! Great chance! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
Was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to dink it in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And Shevchenko! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective.
It's one! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a game chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Passing nice and neat. He's going to be disappointed with that. Saw that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard. Davids. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's a good spell of possession, this. Romario. Can he put it away? They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Beckham. Chouameni. De Paul. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Beckenbauer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Cannavaro. And here's Shevchenko. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear up.
Beckham! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan get themselves into the lead. And here's Neymar. Dani Olmo. David Villa. Somewhat off target. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Edmilson. Passes short and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The pass is intercepted. Platini providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Ball's gone astray. Looking for the runner. Now it's Mbappe. Great hit! Very much into the last knockings. Rice. Interception. His positioning was spot on. David Villa. Dani Olmo. David Villa.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the shot! In he goes again! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Romario! Oh, that wasn't far away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of...
Lights they flicker and the candles glitter like you're in a thriller. Heart goes pound, pound, pound. Ghostly figures, they can get so bitter. Sure you want to enter, you can turn back. You don't know where I've been. What's going on inside? Where the monsters like to come alive, come alive. Do you really wanna know me? I'm really not that cozy. It's up to you, so you decide, you decide. You love me up my words till the coffin's in the door. Try to break me like a curse, you know that will never work. I'm a little bit absurd. I like dancing on the verge.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turam makes the interception. And he welcomes it in. And the finish!
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Roberto Carlos.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Turam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Luis Suarez! Goal! Milan! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Celtic finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Eto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Plays the ball back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And now the breakaway. He is through here. Quite squeezed that one through. Shifted upfield. Pirlo. That has not gone well. Davids. And it's Roberto Carlos. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Beckham with a real chance. Beckham! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest corner. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely worked. That's put pace to a promising move. Nicely aimed pass. Bullet stood his ground strongly. Pirlo played out towards the right wing. Gets his pass away. Chance for the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pirlo. Looking to set free a runner. Now it's Zico. Oh, that's neat. Zico touches it back. And here's a chance. Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. Right back in the game.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Floated through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's all right. And it's Bullet. Pirlo. Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Strokes it back. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo looking understandably energised after his goal. He has found a way through, and Bullet! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Is it just me or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, there first. He gets big! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Caceres has headed upfield. And that's a superb pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the half-time whistle goes. Milan come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Not a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Bullet. Bullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No joy this time. Luis Suarez. Suarez has got himself a free kick. It's Luis Suarez. Now it's Beckham. Nice interception, well timed. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Beckham. Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neatly clipped into space.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Has a goal! Big moment! Massive goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Celtic take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle...
He's got the shot away! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's skewed away.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Romario.
Numero 7.
That looks a good ball through.
Numero 25.
And the shot! Goal! Celtic! And again they hit the front.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Celtic get themselves into the lead. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe, oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Now it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Haaland. Oh, this is a great position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Here's Haaland. It's one! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Opts to play it back.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Lloris deals with it effortlessly. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cannavaro. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Eto. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Interesting ball. And here's Roberto Carlos. That has been knocked clear, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have. And it's Eto, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Belletti. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Eto. Messi. Cantona. Cantona going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance for the header! Goal! Sporting! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Sporting have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi. Back into the middle. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni or Conte. Roberto Carlos. That's a super give and go. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Davids. Oh, good read. And Shevchenko. Almost half an hour in now. No way through there. Wriggles his way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Cantona looking to add to his goal. Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Here's a corner. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Roberto Carlos. And here's Shevchenko. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. Conte. Here's Chouameni. Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that could set him on his way. And he welcomes it in. In for a header! Davids. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Davids. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shot at goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And Shevchenko. That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Beckham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's the chance to counter. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Lloris deals with it effortlessly. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, there's the clearance. Time and again they are repelled. Conte. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious, such devilish curls.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Messi. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Davids. Shevchenko.
Oh, great feat that.
To Beckham. Suarez is flagged offside.
You're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings
sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
25. Luis Suarez. Numero 10. Messi. Numero 23. Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 55. Il numero 9. Il numero 99. Il numero 11.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
La sostituzione.
Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Platini, over to the left. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Maradona. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Belletti. Rijkaard. Maldini. Half an hour gone in the second half. And back to the goalkeeper. Maradona. Short changes him with that pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. Always onto this. Beckenbauer. Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Don't say we can't, just don't.
And it's Maradona. Eto'o. He's found some space. Sporting claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. 'Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't bow for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.
Attenzione, un cambio.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That pass isn't the best.
You're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see it.
Il Fazza indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he put it away! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel...
Don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.